Hi, Dr. P here to discuss RNG, which stands for Random Number Generator and is a common term used by video gamers. The question is RNG somehow bad? Now, why would somebody suggest that it's bad? Well, a lot of video gamers are accustomed to what I call athletic wear, where their athletic skills such as hand-eye coordination and quick reflexes are the primary qualities required for success in the game. They conceive their games as skill-based, though unlike tabletop games, those skills are athletic skills rather than thinking skills. It also comes from a segment of game players, a segment of those who believe games are all math because they want to be able to calculate everything, as in chess, and find the perfect move. In that respect, it's related to puzzle games, because many puzzle games, if skill-based, should not, in the view of players, have any randomness to them of any kind. So the assumption is that game skill amounts to manipulating certainties. Well, in fact, there are many kinds of game skills, and one is managing chance or randomness, which, if you think about it, is an important skill for life in general. It may be that people who don't like RNG want games to be less like life than they are when random number generators are involved. Who knows? Some gamers don't know how to manage or don't want to manage RNG, so naturally they aren't going to do well if RNG becomes a significant factor in a game. Now, RNG is more of a problem, if it is a problem, when a game is played just once, as most single-player video games and most puzzle games. You play it once and you've beaten it and you're done. A lot of board and card games nowadays are only played 1 to 3 times, so there again, you might not care to have a random number generation. Now, when a game is played many times, RNG becomes less annoying and just another factor to account for. For example, in my board game Britannia, there are about 800 die rolls in a game, but that hasn't prevented some people from playing it more than 500 times. A 4 to 5 hour game for experienced players, because they can still be expert players. And of course, randomness helps with replayability. RNG is a big part of World of Tanks or World of Warships, but dedicated gamers play those games many thousands of times, and so that they can expect the randomness to even out. Moreover, many games are models of something. If they're models of some reality, they have to include RNG because reality is heavily shaped by chance. Now, if you're one of those people who says everything happens for a reason, you may not believe that, but I'm an historian and I see the hand of chance very heavily shaping everything. Gamers, on the other hand, tend to want control. Reflecting reality makes that difficult. And the dichotomy is always going to be present in non-abstract gaming. Yet, most single-player video games are abstract in what actually happens, no matter how photorealistic. As one player said, adapt to the randomness rather than just be taken by surprise. But if you insist no randomness, that's your choice, and many people go that way. But it's not easy to do in a war game. Thanks for listening.